happened? Wait a minute, something good. Loving happened. Wait a minute, something good. Loving happened. Wait a minute, something good. Loving happened. Wait a minute, something loving happened. Loving happened. Wait a minute, something good.
Patronis, nation. I told myself I was gonna stop calling y'all Patronis because y'all not the Patronis. We not Joe Budden in them. So no, hey nation, what's cracking? Let me see that remote right there. Nation, what's the deal? How y'all kicking? How y'all rocking? How y'all splashing? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. Hey, Teacher Nation, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know you in here. If you don't, that's hey, welcome to Patreon. Hey, you're welcome to Patreon. $2.99, $4.99, $9.99, man. Pick a tier. You know, subscribe if you on these tiers, bro. Understand that merch is coming soon. Shout out to my nigga Jared. Listen. I want to let y'all know, my dog Jared is in the building. Y'all know Tanner already. I don't got to tell y'all who Tanner is. Like, y'all know the nigga with the deep voice, the one that all the girls go crazy over. All right, so listen. My nigga Jared over here, we've been working together as a community. You feel me? Listen, I'm not going to tell y'all how I know Jared, but I'm just let y'all know that's my man. So look, we've been working together as a community to come up with these new t-shirts, right? T-shirt scheme. Ask me about Wednesday.
What's happening Wednesday?
Exactly.
Tied to the game. Every day, 7:30. Make sure you tune in. It's a live chat. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, people, the way he described, like when he said that to me, the first thing that clicked in my mind, and I know this is crazy to say, people are slow. Right? Right. So let me explain. Don't kill me. Just hear me out and hear my point. When I say people are slow, people, have you ever been out and you had words across your shirt and a person just literally stare at your chest just to see like if they sitting there reading it?
Like you got a whole paragraph on your shirt?
And it's only a few words.
Exactly.
And it'd be like, I'm just mad on Mondays. And it'd be like, a nigga just sitting there looking at your shirt like you got a fucking biography on it. And you'd be like, what's wrong? So some people, in Jared's case, he just said, you should ask. Like, ask me about Wednesday. And then I was thinking like, damn, it'd be fly to say, ask me about Sunday. We on 2 days a week. That's fire. Like, just, you know what I'm saying?
You got those people, you know what I'm saying, the ones that'll stare. And then you got the ones who think they'll irritate you by asking about it. You know what I mean? They see you got something on, you know what you wearing. Some people don't want to be asked about what they got on. You know what I mean? And you got those people who will ask just because, yeah, you got something on I can read. I'm gonna ask about it. What's that mean?
Yeah, nah, for real.
What's special about Wednesdays? What's going on Wednesdays? What you know about Wednesdays? You know
and then you put the logo on the back. You know what I'm saying? For niggas that's not real talkative. You know what I'm saying? You could just turn around, pause, like turn around and just be like, you know, tied to the game on Wednesdays, Sundays, 7:30. Put the time limit on there and let everybody know what's going on a Wednesday or a Sunday, so people may tune in. Some people may be like, damn, I never even heard of that. What is that? Exactly. Like what it's about? Well, obviously it's a podcast, and you know what I'm saying? That they just tie people's shoes to real life. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I kind of brought y'all fellas together. You feel me? Knowing that Tanner is like kind of like my real big brother. Like I have a big brother, but to be truthfully honest, like blood couldn't make us no closer. You know what I'm saying? Like bro been around. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of shit that I had going on in real life. So when I say like my big brother, I always look at it as the aspect of like a person that gave me game to give me insight on my pops. You know what I'm saying? Because he cool my dad. I met him far as like through my pops. So it's always like, man, I see your dad as this cool person. And before we started the pod, he always said like, you might be the person that can give my son that light on me and be like, nigga, how cool I am. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about that. So we can have that as the first topic. You know what I'm saying? Do you believe that other people can influence your children on how cool you truly are?
I think so. Oh, go ahead. You want to go?
You got it. You got it, bro.
Oh, I was just gonna say real quick. It has to a degree because I think that's the element of it takes a village to raise a kid, A lot of people say that, and it's just instantly discipline and, et cetera, et cetera. But sometimes it can be, giving your father, or giving the father the topic of discussion a little boost in just his image, because a child can look at a father one way, and you come along, like we were saying, you say something to my son. Even we've done it. Even when somebody say something, your parents say, your dad can sit right there and be like, oh, I ain't never told you that before. But it has a different ring to it.
Completely different.
When it comes from the outside the house. So if you can get some outside leverage to, not just make you cool, but just have a better, vibe with your kid, because, your man's helped out. I think that's vital. Even with women, with mothers, it should do that too. With their daughters. I think all families should have somebody just,
to validate what they parents are saying.
Because
I get that.
You know what I mean?
I think a lot of families do have that. It's not always seen though. You know what I mean? Because those conversations aren't always brought to light.
Behind closed doors, maybe. Yeah.
You know how many conversations that are had, like one-on-one conversations that don't need to be brought to light. You know what I mean? It's just a one-on-one. I didn't got in trouble a bunch of times. Had my dad cut into me. I might not have heard none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But one of his homeboys might have walked past, sat down, asked me a question or two in a calm tone. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Different scenario, different conversation, but it's the same conversation. You know what I'm saying? But because it's a different person, you taking that
your guard down.
You know what I'm saying? So you taking that information different, and you might actually take that information in. You know what I mean? Because with parents, a lot of the times that wall's put up because it's a parent. So anything coming out their mouth is gonna sound like something from a dictator. You know what I mean?
True. Now, for me and my aspect, when I speak on that aspect of being the person that was in that position and being a person who see young kids that be put in that spot, you know what I'm saying? I want to say, like, far as when you think of it in that aspect, like, yeah, it's cool to give your dad that light. Yeah, for sure. Like, you can definitely make me look at my pops a different way. Like, my dad really fun. Like, some kids don't even think they dad fun.
For real.
Like, you don't even think, like, you think your dad just an asshole, he mean, but he do fun shit with you. You just don't think what that is fun. And two, some people in Tanner case, like, you know what I'm saying, when it came to, like, me as a young nigga, like, I can give him this because he told me this on the main pod one time. That's why I want you to come back on the main pod. I got other shit I want to say. So, like, it's like, you got to also look at the age group, the age gap. You know what I'm saying? Like bro still operate as he in my age gap. In his 20s, I was probably in my teens. So it's kind of like I'm closer in age to him. So he hears the shit that I'm saying, and he'll be like, well, Rob, I kind of think that way too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't the most, you know what I'm saying? I like, little homie, I think how you thinking, right?
Right.
But also, you can convey your point this way if you say it this way. And Rob, let me say this in front of Lil Homie so he don't think like it's nah, bro, you can convey your point in a different way. Mm-hmm. Now, how you convey your point to him, I can't give y'all that center ground. Y'all got to find that on your own. But you giving an old nigga's opinion. You can't give me that old nigga's opinion because I'm not your child. I ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man, whatever it is. The age, yeah, you older than I am, but I'm still a grown up. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you that you doing something wrong to your child. Like, you telling him something not wrong. You saying the right shit. You just saying it wrong to him. Right. You being that dictator instead of just, conveying your message. Just convey your message. Like, hey, gang, look, this what I'm thinking. This is the process. If you don't want to do the process, then you will be behind. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't understand, like, kids be thinking, like, damn, I don't got to get a job. Well, why not? If you go get a job, that helps everybody in the house.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you why. Because when them new J's come out, I'm paying your phone bill, nigga. Go buy your shoes. I can't pay your phone bill and buy the shoes. You 17, 18, bro, you can go get a job. Like, I get it.
Like, you making
but go be fly with your money.
Right.
I'm not mad at you going to get fresh with your cheese, gang. I understand as a parent, I gotta take care as long as you're in this house. But I would prefer you to take your fashion bill off of mine. I'm trying to be fresh with you, nigga.
Right.
But get your own, take care of your own fashion bill. What you want, that $300, if you go bust your ass for $300, $600, $1,000, whatever you make a week or 2 weeks, if you take that $300-$400 and go buy them shoes or buy that shirt, bro, I'm not mad at you. I'm gonna tell you, you crazy. because you didn't have to do that.
But that's just an opinion.
But that's my opinion versus what you like.
Right.
If you look back at anything that I've ever done on YouTube, I always tell people you should buy what you like, no matter the price. The price is not that. Price is subjective to a person that wants something.
Right.
Am I wrong? Like, because people go to concerts all the time. Beyonce charged $600-700. You save $600-700 to go to that concert to have an experience.
Yeah.
Some niggas just think gym shoes cost that. Should be that more to be more prevalent in that situation. I want something that's gonna be an experience that I can wear, and people gonna give me an experience every time I wear these. You only went for some merch. You paid $600 to go to the concert. You spent another $200-300 at the concert, so you ended up spending $800 for a T-shirt and an experience. And I'm not mad at you for that because that's what you wanted. Me, on the other hand, I'd rather take that $800 and go get fresh. I got a couple outfits. I got some shoes. You know what I'm saying? I got my swag together.
Right.
Different strokes for different folks. I'm not mad, but certain kids get some niggas go buy electronics. Some niggas go, I want the new iPhone.
Well, no,
give me the.
But you on the right path because like that's really the main like the path. Like it's either fashion or it's concerts these days. You know what I'm saying? There's concerts happening all the fucking time.
Yeah, I just got tickets to the Kendrick concert.
I seen that, bruh. If you ain't have a wife, I was gonna ask why you ain't ask me if I wanted to go. I
We
promise.
got kicked out the bitches.
I was gonna ask you, like, damn, like my own big brother, the nigga didn't even ask me if I wanted to go. Nigga got Kendrick. I seen it, and he scrolled like 3 times on his story too. He was like, ha ha, ha ha. That's how I felt like he was doing. He was like, ha ha, ha ha, nigga, ha ha. We
Nah, bro, nah.
sectioned up.
Nah, it's a wifey birthday around this. That's why I did it.
And I ain't mad at that. That's the only reason I said that too. I'm like, shit, if you ain't have a wife, I would. Hey, you're.
Would have been a problem.
It would've been a problem.
I'd stiff arm Cam and all them niggas. I'm hey. Fuck talk about,
It would've
nigga.
been
You gotta
smoke in
take
the city.
Yeah, nigga, we done went crazy. We gotta go crazy. We gotta have fun.
It's gonna be a good ass time.
I still think I might pop out and try to get to the concert. But also too, you know, like shit, in general, I'm kinda cool with it. Like I'm not a big concert goer. I've never been a big concert goer. Like when unless it's somebody I really want to see. Like going to a Kendrick concert for me, like I understand how you think, like you know what I'm saying, you give it up for Kendrick. Like everybody not that, like his catalog is not that for me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like nah, if that was Jeezy, and I know Jeezy comes to the city all the time. But if that's Jeezy, that's different.
Yeah.
I want to see Jeezy and Pontiac damn near knew every lyric. That nigga looked me in my eyes like, nigga, you a fan. I was, yeah.
I feel you on that.
I got a picture of that nigga. I got a video of that nigga standing behind me. I was like,
I love
oh man,
concerts.
bitch, 19.5 a piece. And when you take it out the rap, there's white boy. Come on now, listen. I'm just saying. And I always tell people that, like, remember we was having that conversation at work. I was just thinking like, anybody that think like Gucci won the verses between him and Jeezy, it's like, I don't like you.
It's because of the hype, bro. And that's what I was trying to say. That like it's not even
like
more
you.
so because of what was being played. It's just how he played it. You know what I'm saying? Gucci was out there playing it crazy, and that's what niggas want to see.
He played the crowd.
But
You know
he
what I mean?
didn't.
And that's what
But
you
he
want to
didn't. He
see.
fumbled the bag, if you ask me. Playing the crowd, Gucci would have played That's All. He would have played Trap House. Gucci would have went to his bag. Damn, what's that song? Fuck, I know, shut up. You don't love me, nigga, you don't love me. I think I love her. You feel me?
okay,
Gucci would have went in that bag. No, he went into You Big Cat, You Big Pussy.
But he also he addressed the street shit in it.
But
That's
you
what I'm
addressing
saying.
some street shit when a nigga telling you, yeah, that's cool, nigga. I'm a TRAPSTR, big money, and everybody can feel TM 101, bro. That shit is
That's
just,
what I'm saying,
it's a
though.
classic.
I know that.
Every time Jeezy played a song, Tanner, stop playing with me. Your
I'm not
heart,
saying-
your heart
I get that.
dropped. Like
But
it was
he
a
brought
little
up the
bit.
street shit and that shit failed and they didn't get him. That got the crowd more because that was some real shit. Everybody know about the bullshit attempt on Gucci.
True.
So that's what I'm saying. He played the crowd in that sense.
But what I'm telling you
Gucci
is,
was
listen,
Locks. Jeezy was Dipset.
fuck out of here. No. Other way around.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Spin it the other way around.
When-
Like that, dog.
Spin it the other way around.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying in the sense that the Locks and Gucci played the crowd.
No.
Jadakiss went to the freestyle of a Biggie beat, which half of those kids in there didn't even know the
Didn't
freestyle.
know. I understand.
But they
I'm
knew
with you.
the Biggie beat.
I'm
He was
with you.
playing stuff to win NYC.
Now let me tell you why
Dipset
I'm
was
caring.
trying to get Dipset fans.
No, let me tell you why I counteract and say switch it around, right? The reason I'm saying that is because think about what Gucci did. Gucci was trying to fight the crowd by playing the diss songs. In this era, everybody was on that diss drill shit. You feel me? So that's his play, and it didn't work. But Jeezy was sticking to his natural lock. He could have jumped up there like, Atlanta, it's me. He could have pulled the Kiss out there. Atlanta, it's me. Like, I'm me. This nigga, who is this nigga? Like, y'all wouldn't be, like, Jeezy stayed in his battle.
You can't say who is him because they're all on the track Rushmore. You can't.
I get it. No, but I'm just saying, all right, come on. Listen, what I'm saying is Kiss did it.
It's not
Kiss
Future,
did it.
Rubber
So you don't
Band Man,
think-
Snowman, and Gucci.
So you don't think Cam is on Mount Rushmore in New York?
When I say trap,
Yeah, especially for you. So I want to hear this. No,
Oh,
answer
Cam
my
in
question.
New York?
New York is Cam on the Mount Rushmore
No.
in New York.
no.
Who is Mount Rushmore in New York?
What era are we doing?
See, now we talking about era. Why we moving eras?
You have
All right,
to.
give me late 90s, early 2000s, because that's Jay. Jay is in the early 90s, late 2000s.
So you got J, you got X. Do you put Nas up there?
No, Nas was I Can.
Wait, that was that? When was One Mic? No, that wasn't early 2000s. Oh, that was
Yeah,
later.
come
That
on,
was
stop
later.
playing. I knew what I was doing when I scheduled this. To,
05.
05, yeah.
One mic don't make his
One
suffice
Mic
to
was
be
on
on the
Stillmatic.
Mount
But
Rushmore though.
that's still mad. I'm saying that album though,
Was that 05?
Stillmatic was 05.
because it wasn't too long after Blueprint was his old one.
Okay, all right.
So we
Put
can
Nas.
actually
All right, you put Nas
say
on
no.
there.
I'll put
So
Nas.
who's next?
I mean, that's enough right there. Nas, J, X.
That's only 3. Mount Rushmore is 4.
Was it 4 or 5?
It's 4.
It's 4.
It's 4. I can't put Cam.
I don't like that you gonna disrespect the Dipset era. You are the reason I even know about the Dipset.
But the
era.
thing is, Cam, what was the album in 2000? You gonna give him Come Home?
What? Yes.
But you
That's
still
old boy with little Cam on the cover.
get that. You still had Beanie Siegel during that era. Though.
Siegel ain't from New York. He from Philly.
That's
You
right,
can't
was
get.
doing New York. I think you said era, so I thought he was doing era. You
No,
doing era by New York. Okay.
no, this is New York.
Cam not up there. I can't think.
Ah, come on, bro. Who?
He said, I don't know who it is. But
You can't
somebody up there.
say Mace. Mace was early 90s.
Right.
No, I take that back. He was late 90s, early 2000s, but he only got a year. He was 98. Mace was 98, right? Because 99, Mace was out of there. I think he did one more album in 99 and it was
Still
over.
had Method Man and Redman jumping.
I know.
But they wasn't. They was early.
That was
early
2000s
90s.
rock bottom.
What about
But that's
50?
early 90s. They wasn't. Come on, bro. Stop. Come on. Dipset was bigger than Redman and Method
Dipset,
Man.
that's what I'm saying. You saying Cam. Cam is
But
not
I'm
Dipset.
saying
Dipset
that he
huge.
is.
What about 50?
Who's the biggest artist in Dipset, bro? Stop doing this. Like, come on, Tanner. We not about to do this. Who was the biggest artist in fucking Dipset? It wasn't Joel's. It wasn't Jimmy. It wasn't Freaky. It was Cam. Everything Dipset was Cam. As long as Cam was Cam, that was Cam.
But
Dipset don't get Dipset. Nobody listens to Jim Jones if Cam don't become Cam. Stop.
okay. But what I'm saying is, when they had their run, he wasn't present. When you heard Ballin', he was in one video. When he made the next album, Pop Champagne, he was not on the scene. They was beefing. So that was the whole thing. It was Bird Gang.
That was
It
late 2000s. You talking 2010, 2009. Pop Champagne was 09. I'm telling you what it was. It was
Okay,
09.
then.
That's my senior year.
Okay, then.
I was in the club. If you ball in the club.
Exactly. What's the name?
That's 2000. That's late. Jimmy popped in late not 2000s. Jimmy was late 2000s. If we go 05, the only person in Dipset that was popping was Cam and Joel's, because Joel's was early 2000s, because he had Run It with Chris Brown. No, was it Run It with Chris
was
Brown?
Run It.
He had that song with Chris Brown.
He wasn't too long after that, 'cause
Yeah, I can't
Jim
feel my
Jones-
face with Wayne. You feel me? He had
Jim
them.
Jones had certified with the game.
Yeah, with Game.
Yeah.
That nigga was still he was still third in the camp. Like, we knew with Certified Gangsters was fire, but it was like, Jimmy, chill out. Like, Summer
Cam,
with Miami, that's 09. Summer with Miami, him and Trey, because Trey had just came out in 09.
What happened to that nigga?
Trey Songz? Yeah. They found out he couldn't sing. He turned straight into a porn star. He started singing about sex all the time.
Nigga said
He said they found out.
They did. Oh, y'all didn't see the BET Awards when he tried to sing Your Side of the Bed live, huh?
No, I ain't
Yeah,
see
that's
that.
the problem. That's the problem. That's my problem. I keep trying to explain this to people. People get mad at me because I say Trey Songz can't sing. They be like, "You're tripping, nigga." You just because you play a track,
I ain't gonna say you wrong.
I ain't
listen.
gonna say you wrong.
You play a track. Just because you play the track, don't mean they didn't clean the nigga voice up. They got it's called a recording for a reason. They get to sit there and
Right.
distort his voice and do some things to make it. Nigga did your side of the bed and had to hit the high note, and it was like, you motherfucker. You got me. Because I used to think you could sing. You motherfucker. You can't sing. I don't like it. But hey, listen, my bad. I'm
You
sorry.
like that GNX?
We can talk about it. GNX.
GNX was solid.
6 out of 5. 6.5 out of 10.
Longevity rating.
Longevity
I fuck
is
with
the 6.5 out of 10. Initial, 8 out of 10.
So what's your overall rating of it? Like,
Overall would be a 7.5. And that's me standing in the balance of between both. Because when I initially heard it, I thought it was an 8. When I went back and really reviewed it and thought about the long terms, I thought it was a 6.5. So the best way to play both sides is just to give it a 7.5 and say my overall rating would be a 7.5 because I'm telling you, it's songs on that album that's not gonna be played after tomorrow.
that's every album though.
Right, but it's more of those than it is slaps.
I would say every song in the top 5 on the billboards is gonna be repeatedly played.
Those are.
Squabble Up,
I like that.
TV,
I like that.
Luther.
Don't like that.
Of course you don't. Rack Murals.
I like that.
What was the other one?
Whacked Out
Peekaboo, not
Mirrors.
Peekaboo.
I
What was
like
the other
that.
Either
That's my. I like
Peekaboo
that.
or GNX.
one?
I don't like
Got
that.
all of them on it.
I don't like that.
That's the only song I don't like is GNX.
I
That's
don't
the only
like
one
GNX.
I like
The
11
one
out of
with,
12.
Peso on it.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm sorry, and I'm all right with that. Like I don't. It's not a hate. It's,
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just not my flavor. Like I didn't think that was
It's a
a
personal preference thing. But that's what's gonna pop out.
I don't like Luther, but I like Gloria. I think that should have been more of the album. Now, let me tell you why I say that. Because maybe it could be the sequencing. And I heard this a couple times on a couple different podcasts when people was reacting to the album. I think it could be the sequencings of the way they played it. You feel me? I don't want to go from Squabble Up to Luther. Like I'm already up. Like you
Right.
feel me? And then I don't want to hear you and SZA. Like maybe if you put it where Gloria like played that
But
and then
it
Gloria.
flow though. When you go from Squabble Up to Luther, you go to Man and Garden.
But see,
You
then
can't-
you take no. Listen, you went
Bringing it down. You
Well,
bringing it
listen,
down.
Whacked Out Mirrors already kind of had me going up.
Okay, that's
right.
one.
So now I'm in an upwards. Like,
Squabble Up 2, go all the way
now
up.
I'm really up.
Okay.
Then you gonna drop me all the way back down?
3 ain't Luther.
3 is Luther.
3 is Luther.
3 is Luther.
3 is Luther.
You gonna take me all the way back to the ground?
You go Whacked Out, Squabble Up.
Luther.
This world was mine. Yeah.
And then you go to Man and Garden. It changes.
But what I'm telling you is you can't go pow pow. We can't ride a roller coaster. Don't
I
take
was
me
just
all
about
the
to
way
say,
up
you don't
here.
want that roller coaster.
Don't take me all the
You
way
see,
up
that's
here.
the thing.
But don't take me all the way up here and then drop it down and
On
then
front
try
of
to
the
coast
roller,
it out.
but on the front of the roller coaster say K-Dot. That's the thing. Fans try to dictate an artist structure.
I'm not.
But you just
dictating.
said he should have.
No, I'm just telling you what would have made it more. Probably make me like Luther more is if it was sequenced better.
But you don't listen to the album in sequence every time.
I do.
So
No,
you
I
just,
listen-
you just highlight GNX and hit play off.
Bow.
You don't hit
If
shuffle.
it just come out.
No.
If
You
don't
it
have a
just come
favorite
out,
song?
Because
No.
there's a reason.
No.
Sometimes
And
there's
you
a
want me to tell
cadence
you
for a
what?
reason. You
No,
know what
no,
I'm saying?
listen. I'm gonna tell you why.
I said sometimes there's a cadence for a reason. You know what I mean? That's why sometimes you don't want to shuffle out when it first come out. You know what I mean? They put it in a certain order for a reason, and you can hear that reason.
I know that, but every time you hear an album, you're gonna be in a certain mode. So you can't identify with the chronological
Listen.
order of Kendrick Lamar
So-
every time you put it in. That's what I'm saying. Every time you play GNX, you just hit play off.
Yes, and
That's
I'm gonna
just
tell you why.
interesting.
No, listen. Let me explain why. So I have. I'm disappointed my brother Flo Easy not here, and I have people on the pod that really, this is our thing. Like
Yeah.
we talk about music a lot. So when the album came out, he sent me song 2, Squabble Up, right? So I'm just seeing the video, like or just when they dropped the song on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So I heard it, and I was like, wait, what happened here? And now when I go back and read the message, it's like Kendrick dropped the album. So now I don't want to hear this. Get this shit the fuck out of here. I know Squabble Up is on the album, but I don't know the sequencing.
Right.
So now let me go to my, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And now let me go find it. It's called GNX. All right, boom. Type it in. Now, this is where it starts. I need to hear this. because I want to start at the beginning.
Right, yeah, as you should.
The reason I want to start at the beginning and here is because if I don't hear Whacked Out Murals, then I don't even know what type of energy you is on this album. If I just hear Squabble Up, now I think this is just LA album. You know what I'm saying? Like now I might think this is a 3. Like now my mind is going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard it in unsequenced. So that's why I say like Luther could have took a couple spots down. Like it could have just maybe it could have came after Man in the Garden. Like I'm all right with that.
So then Man in the Garden.
I'm all right with that, but no, I like that song. It's decent.
But it's even slower than Luther. So
what I'm saying is when I'm here, if you gonna bring it down, I can hear it in Man in the Garden that you really not trying to bring it to a slow pace. Luther is like in love, like you sound like Drake with the melodies. No, Kendrick, get out of here with this shit. Move, watch out, move this shit.
I told you.
You went from Whacked Out Murals to Squabble Up, nigga. You went from talking about a nigga Xing you out to you ready to squabble over this shit to now you in here singing with SZA, bro. Move that shit, big dog. Hold on, stop. Don't fuck with my emotions like that.
What you saying is a time and place because
Pac did it. I mean, certain artists do it. You take All Eyes on Me, Book 1. You got Ambitions of a Rider.
But listen, Pac always had good sequencing.
But you didn't. He just did the same thing he did. He started off Gangsta as Hell. Number 4 is what? Get Your Mind Made Up. Then 5 is How Do You Want It, and then you go to 2 America's Most Wanted.
How do you want it? We here with it.
That's Luther. We here with it.
No. How do you want it? How do you feel? That's talking about fucking some hoes.
And
Luther ain't talking about fucking no hoes.
He's fucking one hoe. Yeah.
That's terrible. Pac was talking about fucking the S. You see, you took the S off that. Don't take the S off of it.
You have to.
No, you don't.
What Kendrick said? It's weird out here. It's better to have one woman.
I understand that. Niggas get married and start changing their thug ways.
Necessarily talking about the hoes and how do you.
He's talking about the hoes.
That's not I get around. You know, how do you want it? How do you want it? You know what I mean? He could be talking about one woman
up and down like a roller coaster.
Come on now. You feel me?
So we doing this.
I get around.
Okay, we doing
But
this.
I'm just saying,
okay, we doing this. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm with this. I like this. I like this fight. Go ahead.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay,
I
go
get
ahead.
around.
Yeah, niggas get married and now it's one woman with I get around.
And then you go back to running from the police and now we in the courtroom throwing papers at the judge. You was just putting baby oil and shit on the hose with KC, and all that.
Listen to that album.
And then before that, you with Method Man, Red Man, Corrupt. Y'all got your mind made up. Come on, get in.
Come on, let it ride.
How you go from get your mind made up to Honey on the Hose to now we America's Most Wanted. We
but
on
that's
the run.
Pac. Stop. Kendrick ain't Pac.
I didn't say he was, but
and then he came back with Reincarnated.
Yes.
I'm like,
and people, for the record, that beat is made niggas. I've heard so many people on YouTube saying, "Oh, it's the Pac." No, it's made niggas. Gang related soundtrack.
It is.
I can't tell you what disc, but look it up. But yeah,
it is.
It was 2 discs on that soundtrack. But yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was Me and My Bitch for the first time, but I had to go back and listen.
That's probably like the first 5 seconds. You probably got
See, I knew I wasn't tripping, and I said it was Me and My Girlfriend because if you think about it, when they first came on, it instantly played in my head. Look for me, young B, cruising down the west side highway, and that's why it related. I was like, Jay did this already, but why you doing it, Kendrick? And then it was like, all right, I heard it, and I was like, well, maybe not what I think this is. I don't. Okay, it is. Okay, he mixed some beats. Who made this beat? Let's figure this out because they sampled some shit around here. Like I'm not stupid. Now, the SWV joint,
Heartbeat 6.
I like that. That's my shit. I like that. Because when I heard it, I sent it to my cousin. I'm like, bro, who is this? Like, I know this. This so bad boy, so bad boy. It's somebody made this already.
Some type of shit.
SWV, so it's bad boy. Like, you like, all right, bad boy. You know what I'm saying?
He had to come hard on that one, though, because Drake tried to,
Yeah. What did he do, a Heartbeat 5? Or
no, he did the Heart Part 6.
He did 6. Okay.
That's why I think he had to come and come hard with it.
Stole this joint. Yeah.
He tried. That's what I mean. He tried.
Can Arbery recover? Before we get off music one more time, can Arbery recover?
Not in America.
What does that mean?
Not in the age of social media.
He got to do shit in Canada and do shit outside the country.
So you telling me he can't sit? He can't sit. I'm gonna ask y'all.
I disagree.
So if Arbs sit around, because I think he got some slaps. I think Arbs got the slaps. I'm not gonna lie. Drake make a slap when he want to.
Yeah.
Like, let's not get it twisted. He's still Arbery, right? But you don't think Arbs got one slap that'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till all this little shit he got going on. Everybody at this Black Power shit. I'm glad February coming up and you gonna be in the Super Bowl and all that extra shit. Soon as that snow get off the ground and it's like hot and like the beam of the sun come through and the girls want to wear them little tank tops and little booty shorts, I'm gonna play this slap right here. This motherfucker gonna turn the world up.
It's already cooking up.
Oh, it is. I'm waiting to see this. I'm waiting for.
So you don't think Drake?
I'm
recover?
waiting.
And
When I say recover, you see, a lot of people have levels of it. When you're that type of artist, only way you can recover, or two ways you recover, is getting back to where you once was or surpassing that. Coming back mediocre, partial.
A slap. He got a slap in his pocket.
See, a slap. But see, he does a slap normally, so just a slap ain't nothing. That's
So we need 3 slaps?
That's what I'm saying. He's going to have to do as much or more than he did before to gain it.
So
You
what's
can't-
the
he
slap
gotta drop
number?
Like what? Like
You got to drop a slap album?
Yeah, like he has to have like a classic album.
That's tough, Tanner. That's tough.
But I'm just
Come
saying
on,
this
Nas
is
didn't even have a classic. Jay didn't even have a classic album after he lost to Nas. Like, come on,
Wait a minute.
What?
a classic?
What?
The Black Album dropped.
Exactly.
Okay,
Blueprint dropped during the midst of it, and then he dropped the Black Album.
Blueprint is not a classic.
The Blueprint.
It's not a classic. I'm a Jay-Z fan. I'm a Jay-Z slap, bro. We not gonna do this.
What about the Black?
What-
What about the Black Album?
We're not going to do
Okay,
this.
I've heard people say that about the Blueprint, but what about the Black Album? Because the Black Album is serious work, dog.
I like the Black Album better than Blueprint, but Blueprint is definitely one of his classics. I agree with
So-
Jay-Z when he says that.
Do you hear what he's saying? If he think that he liked the Black Album more than the Blueprint, but he think the Blueprint is a classic, then what the fuck does the Black Album make? What does that make for the Black Album? What do you think of that? That's a
Okay.
double classic?
Okay, like I said,
Slap.
when I said it, like Jay-Z said, I'll say the full quote. When he said it was his best albums, he named both of those albums. So when I say it's a classic, I didn't say it's the only classic. I said a, meaning a plethora. So Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, Black Album, my personal favorite.
So what
Volume
happened to
1.
Blueprint 2? We just skip over that? Like, that don't
Blueprint
exist?
2 should have been one album. Them two
So we
discs
don't
should have
just
been
skip, we
one.
skip over that. Because in between the
Just like
Blueprint
that, that
and the
should've
Black
been one
Album
single.
is
Well,
Blueprint
if
fucking
it was
2.
if it was one album and he made his mind up on what he wanted to do as far as a catalog, because that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. He had a bunch of shit he wanted to drop, and he could not make his mind up. And he was like, you know what? All this shit go ahead anyway. Go
In
ahead.
the 2.5 and all that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have made his mind up and kept a solid catalog with the hits that he had in between all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But you got to stand back to Arbery. The thing is, he's messy. Between him and this bullshit going on with academics and these other streamers he's using to try to put this image out, and this lawsuit, it's things you can bounce back from. But when you have a plethora, a truckload of shit that's been dumped on you, you're going to have to do enormous amount of work to get it off of you,
And
and,
you got
then
eyes
to
on
still perform.
you got eyes on you at all times.
All
Especially-
times. And he was looking suspect at the game, trying to face fight DeMar Rosen, knowing if the court cleared out, you get your ass whooped.
Yeah, that's
You
why-
think DeMar DeRozan to beat Drake up?
Whoop his ass.
You think so? Who says DeMar can fight? See, I'm just asking. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying who says Aubrey can fight.
Exactly.
Who says anything? I'm
just
just
saying,
saying
if
it could
we
be a
going-
clean fight of two niggas that can't fight.
If we
It could
gonna
be a
tell
clean
him
that
fight.
can't fight.
If we
But
gonna
in the
tell
fight,
him
you
to-
got to put money in. So you saying you'll put your money on Aubrey?
I don't
on the
know. In
head to
Toronto,
head,
yeah, I
I'm putting
might.
my
If you-
money-
if-
I'm putting
in
my
Toronto,
money on
I
a
might.
Professional athlete.
If
In
you don't
Toronto,
know,
I might.
You know why when people do? If you don't know, then how dare you question my question? That's like if I say, bro, who you think gonna win the Super Bowl? And you say the Lions. I say, hell no. And then you be like, who you think gonna win? I say, I don't know. I shouldn't be saying nothing. So if you don't think Drake can breed DeRosa, why even bring up this light skinned Canadian with some longevity,
I don't
some
like how y'all
some
just-
validity? Like he really.
I don't like how y'all just talking about my nigga Arbs like that.
I'm just
Arbs
saying,
been holding
I'm a
down the
Drake
world
fan
for 20
sure.
years.
I'm a Drake fan.
We're not even talking about Drake. We're talking about Aubrey. You go to the
about
game
Aubrey.
braided up with the bow jacket loose with this
Showing
image
off.
showing off.
Is he still the ambassador? The
Yes,
global ambassador?
yes, nigga. I designed the rings that them niggas wore.
And that's the image you putting on.
Good.
It's called the Drake practice facility, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
And that's the image.
Aubrey Graham Stadium, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'm the king of this bitch, nigga. You niggas want to come over. Y'all better watch it.
He said he designed a ring like that was gonna be a full-time job. He did it once and it's done.
Who your favorite basketball team?
I'm gonna do it just like Vince Carter did in the jersey. It's over.
Who basketball team? Who your favorite basketball team?
It's over.
Who your favorite basketball team?
My favorite basketball team? I don't have one.
Oh, see? I'm a Pistons fan. That's the only way Drake can't talk to me like that. Because nigga, we won. Bitch, nigga. We got 4 of them bitches.
Like I said.
3. Fuck you talk about.
He brought up his occupation like it was gonna be.
Bro, that's Arbs, bro. Get off Arbs back like that, bro. Like
I said, you can't face fight. You can't do what you already tried, and we know.
Well, DeMar didn't want no smoke. I grilled the nigga back. Drake did some light skinned nigga shit. I grilled.
Hey, you know,
cuz ain't look back at him and say, nigga, on neighborhoods, nigga, I said what I said, nigga.
You know why? Because you don't drop your presence.
My nigga D-Roll.
You know why he didn't look at him? Because you don't stop your courage to get off to dress a peasant. You keep the shit rolling when a nigga ain't on your level.
Especially nigga that just lost.
Hey, y'all gotta watch your mouth, nigga. Now, my nigga Arbs is him. Nah, stop.
I know, and that's why I'm saying that.
All I'm saying
DeMar ain't on his level in Canada. They was in Canada. Now, if they was in Sacramento, that'd be a little different.
Just the fact that you brought up a country to solidify, nigga, it shows me he's weak as fuck. I'm talking about put him in any fucking alley 1-on-1. Who you got your dead presidents on?
I'm taking a professional athlete
exactly
every day of the week.
I ain't taking no actor.
Not
even an action actor.
Bodyguards are
I don't like y'all attitude in here about my nigga Arbs.
TD in the building. We representing. We about to turn this into some real versus fake. I mean, K-Dot versus Drake.
It's hard for him. It's hard for him to recover in the day of social media, dog, because he's not staying out of it.
You're making yourself look weaker. Your first song after it, you went with a overseas artist, some random. You went straight to the Caribbean.
It looked like you running.
He told me like.
And then you went to the main girl that you wanted to get sassy with. You made a song with Sexy Red again. You buying her watches and shit. You feeding the plant. Why would Drake buy Sexy Red a watch? That just seems like you just
fucking. And he make money off of it.
Because he clout chasing, bro. Making money off of the show.
Why is it clout chasing when I make money off this artist?
He was trying to immediately improve his image.
Exactly.
I make money off this.
He like the new Diddy. He like whatever get hot, he gotta go stand next to it.
No, Drake is the hotness. Now we're not about to do this. All right, now y'all go chill out. Now y'all niggas go chill. No, shut the. Hold on. No, wait. Drake is the smoke. Now Drake is the fire. Okay. Now, who come near this fire? Okay. You get hot when you come near this fire. Now, I'm not a grammar. I don't do this Arbery shit. Y'all making me sound like a fucking Drake fan. I'm not.
You sound like DJ Academics.
I don't. Like. Listen, no, I don't.
And who was the other one? Maul, the one that got fired from Joe Podcast. You sound like
that nigga's No, listen. Let me explain something. Let me say this. Maul is a glazer. Maul is a glazer. I ain't that. I'm not even on that. I'm not even on his level.
And that bullshit that nigga about Beyonce performance, like K-Dot should feel a certain way.
Yeah, he a high level glazer.
He Jay-Z. He reaching like Jordan at the top of the key checking AI.
I told that nigga. I heard. No, listen. Maul can't really say much to me, and I'm just being honest. Maul can't really say much to me when you let a nigga like DJ Academics tell you was Jay-Z pre-cum.
Yeah,
that's disrespectful. First of all, put your hands up, bro. I'm pulling up on you and put your fucking hands up.
Now,
nigga, put your fucking hands up. I don't want to talk to you, nigga.
And I got money for a flight.
Man, I'm punching you in your mouth, nigga. I ain't no nigga in the world, nigga, besides Rob Marks. Nigga, I'm his sperm, nigga.
Right. That's like a nigga letting him piss on your leg and you don't do nothing about it.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, listen, when Kendrick, listen, the one line through Kendrick rap battles that he said, you niggas gonna make me bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. That shit stuck with me. I said I was around when I heard about the Puff rumors, nigga. He pissed on you, nigga.
Yeah, he did.
See, I smacked you and all that. Drake, you better chill out now.
What he tell Adonis directly? That's gonna be out there forever. Adonis is gonna be 18 one day.
One day?
And he gonna hear that shit before he's 18. I'm sure they're sheltering him from that shit. They're trying to.
No, they're not. You can't.
You know, you can't, but you can try. I mean, Meet the Grams.
You can't.
Because Meet the Grams isn't as big as Not Like Us.
You can't.
Not Like Us.
No, you can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even Meet the Grams. Adonis got to go to school, bro.
Even then, you're not at a point
Adonis got to go to a school, bro.
He gonna have some.
He in school with a nigga like Beyond. He in school with like a nigga like Northwest, Blue Ivy. He in school with them type of girls. You feel me? And they walking past like, Dear Adonis. He like, what? What the fuck is you talking about?
Kendrick talking about you?
You didn't hear Kendrick write the letter to you. You want to hear it? My dad
Your dad
played
didn't
it
let
for
you
me.
listen to
No,
it?
my dad played it for me. You want to hear it?
Oh my god.
Dear Adonis,
Boy, this
I'm
is
sorry
today.
that your dad has been this. Let me be honest.
Like I say, like the social media is killing that nigga, dog. Because
But that, to me, we talked about this on the last pod, bro. Cyberbullying is cyberbullying, bro. You could turn your phone off. Drake turned his phone off a month ago.
He can't
Yeah, but
turn his
that
phone
ain't-
off with his gambling and then doing the betting online.
That don't
He
got
has-
nothing to do with
What-
Instagram, Twitter.
But what I'm saying is, it's people around. It's not. You can't tell me ain't nobody like, hey yo Drake,
yeah,
that nigga K that
He
just
seen
dropped.
shit.
You have to be seeing and
seen
hearing.
shit.
it.
You want to get fired? You think niggas was around telling Jay how good Nas was at that time?
I think he got somebody that's
I'm
close
sure
to
if you
him.
want to motivate, if you believe in this nigga, you gonna have to. Hey nigga, get in that
Listen,
lab, get that
what I'm
pen and
telling
pad.
niggas is I'm
Yes.
not. I know. I'm
But
not
you
saying
can't do that
this,
with Drake.
But what I'm telling
And
you
Drake
is
don't have a camp like Jay-Z or Nas, so he got some
that's
weird
my
niggas
point.
around
Them
him.
niggas is sensitive over there. in
I know
Canada.
that. His
So
producer
them
told the
niggas ain't-
world who he had a baby with.
No, listen.
Shout
So
out
them
to 40.
niggas. So them niggas is not. Them
He
niggas.
told
Not,
Pusha T.
no, listen. So them niggas is not
Or his
having
girl
a.
did. Pillow talk.
They not having a kumbaya. A kumbaya. Excuse me. They not having a fucking kumbaya about who talking shit about Drake. That nigga is like, look, if you tell me, I'ma fire you.
So you don't think Drake wants some alerts? You don't think
No.
You don't think Chubbs is saying shit? Chubbs supposed to be his right hand man. Chubbs is supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? The
Didn't you
nigga-
see Chubbs and Kendrick just opened his mouth? Someone go get him a Grammy right
He was
now.
standing right there.
That's my point. Didn't you see him standing there? No, Chubb is the nigga that's getting fucking hand me
Okay,
downs.
but some nigga is that's still your right hand at the end of the day. You still got
You think
somebody
Drake
telling you the
listen?
raw truth.
You think no
Even
he
if
don't.
you're not listening, even if you're not
No.
listening, you got somebody that's saying that
No.
shit to you,
The
bro.
fact
No,
he showed
if he
up to the
did-
game like that, it's still sitting. there. It's still
Tanner,
resonating
Tanner,
with him.
no. You want me to tell you why? If you had a nigga in your corner that was telling you the truth, he would have told you from the beginning of the battle, Taylor Made was the worst move you ever could have made in this song. This
I don't
run
think
you
I
had.
don't think anybody. I don't think he talking about.
That's my point of Chubbs not
I
being
don't think
him.
he listened.
The fuck
Who's to
out of
say
here.
that they didn't say it and he too big of himself? That ego, ow so
That is the
big.
case too.
Listen, if I'm your right, if Tanner, if you come to me and say, gang, listen, I'm dropping this, and I say, bro, listen, no, you want me to tell you why? And you be like, why? Why? I'm
Right.
dropping this nigga shit hot, and I be like, you right, the song fire, the way you changed from Snoop voice to Pac voice, all that shit fly. I'm cool with it. But you gotta also understand, nigga, people play different. Kendrick gonna call them people, you feel me? This not gonna make nothing. You ever heard fucking Taylor Made after that? After it dropped the first time? No, you didn't hear it no more. Pac family, hey man, get my fucking daddy voice off the fucking camera. Like, what are you doing? Snoop laughed about it, but you ain't dead, nigga. How you think about what's his son name? And if he was
Yeah.
not here, nigga, how you think they'd have played that?
Yep.
Right.
They wouldn't have played that simple. That you feel me, nigga? Get my daddy voice out that fucking battle, nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with my dad, nigga.
Snoop weird anyway though.
And Kendrick addressed it, nigga. I just knew he was off the edibles, so I thought he was tripping. Like I
was off that nephew. My bad.
Yeah, okay.
He didn't get an invite to that show, huh? That show that they did, that pop out.
he
show?
probably did, but guess what? You can't show up when you share Taylor Made either. Certain niggas.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
said
If
that
you-
though,
if you
and
like
whacked
that.
out mirrors. If you think about it, he said, "Nigga, the only person that congratulated me for the Super Bowl was Nas." A lot of the niggas is. I'm glad y'all niggas is really showing me how y'all feel. Like I'm looking at everybody, like you, and you, nigga. What's up? I'm glad. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you.
That's why he's staying inside.
I appreciate you.
That show about to be some
Like,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you that I only come outside to do push-ups and pull-ups and then go back inside and drink beet juice and carrot syrup or something.
Something.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Teach my
tree
son
sap.
how to read
Yeah.
hieroglyphics.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But all right. 'Cause,
All right.
Yeah, I do. I don't want. Yeah. All right. So. Yeah, give me a second, Lex. 2 seconds. So mental health. I know that was our big thing when we was, you know, me and you was talking about it. Mental health check. We got to talk about it. How's your mental health? How you doing? And I mean this in a sense for both of y'all. Like, let's take ourselves outside of the kids. It's just truly us as people, us generally. You know what I'm saying? How's your mental health? Is everything positive with you? What you got going on? Want to talk about something? You want to smack somebody? I see you niggas acting crazy in traffic. What is it?
I mean, I always see niggas act crazy in traffic, but you know, that's never me. I'm never inclined to the road rage. I'm married
Guilty.
to road rage.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Does your wife have road rage?
Not at all.
See, she married road rage.
Yeah,
I
she
did
married,
too.
yeah.
I married road rage, so I don't need it.
I'm like 2 licenses behind DMX driving. I got it.
You hear me? I'm out here driving, smoking weed, running lights, and fucking can't touch me.
Nigga, well, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. But yeah, I'm road rage.
Good. I'm saying, I mean, in the sense of, I mean, how I am. I think right now, I'm good, man. Like floating. I don't feel like I'm drowning right now, and I think that say a lot to where I was a couple months ago, and that like physically and like mentally. You know what I'm saying? Being over in Washington, I've been back for maybe 2 months now.
I definitely want to ask about the Washington detail.
For sure. But like the way money controls everything these days, it can really control how a person feels, dog. And feeling like you making this big amount of money, you know what I'm saying? And then you getting these checks and the shit's not making sense because everything out there is just like you in a area where 3 different companies were founded. So Starbucks, Microsoft, and I think it's Boeing.
The jet.
Yeah, like
Plane.
like they got headquarters out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The cost of living reflects that shit. And that shit is statewide. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making $2 less than I was and 10 times happier because I'm not drowning. You know what I'm saying? That shit says a lot, dog. I feel good with it being a holiday season, and it's usually a time where most people, myself included, emotions are always like, they're supposed to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? People telling you you're supposed to be joyful, but it's not always easy to feel that joy just because it's Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? You see snow on the ground, Christmas coming, you hearing Christmas music on the radio or in the commercials, but you know what I'm saying? It's certain things that's gotta be aligned for that joy to really set in.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
know what I mean?
I agree.
And it's feeling like this year. I think it's feeling like a good Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like it's feeling like a holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be able to like enjoy it. Like even last year, my first year, I had just got out there. You know what I mean? It felt good, but like I say, it was like taking a quick breath of fresh air before having to go back down. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And
right.
It's a big difference. You know what I mean? Because like you getting that breath feels great, but you know you going back up under that water. You know what I'm saying? That breath only
Eventually.
gonna last for so long.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? And that's how it was compared to how it is now, where I feel like I'm doing that. They call it treading.
Treading water?
You know what I mean?
Treading
Floating.
lightly?
You just out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just coasting. You know what I'm saying? Waters is a little shaky, but you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean? And it's a smooth feeling being able to somewhat handle it.
Somewhat handle it.
Tanner?
I'll say I'm probably in a complex place because I'm trying to do so much, and I feel like I got like a clock ticking, but I don't. I mean, my wife actually talked about this a couple nights ago. Like, she asked me, like, why are you, like, you get up and you just going, and I don't know what it is. It's just sometimes, I don't know, it just feels like when you think too much in the past, which is not always good. Me personally, when I look at my losses or missed opportunities, presently, that gets me like, I gotta get shit done. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Bad anxiety.
Yeah, I get that anxiety. So, like I said, I'm just complex. I ain't bad, I ain't good. I'm like even Steven, you know what I mean? 6 o'clock straight from down. So,
Trying to make up for lost time.
yeah. And I got a tendency to like kind of like an athlete mentality. You try to look at your tapes to figure out the gameplay so you can get prepared for the next one. But I think I just do it a little bit too much. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to
Not really present in the moment.
yeah. It's either I'm too far ahead in the future or I'm stuck in the past. But presently, it got to be something like just some like real shit. Wow for me to be like, oh shit, like I'm here. But rather than that, I'm either forwards or backwards.
What do you think? What do you think will help bring you back to the present? Like, what will put you
outside of the wow factor? Because I get what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that wow factor, that is just it'll ground you into the present.
I think it would be just simply. It's really most of my father. A lot of stuff I go back in time. It'd be more of the father aspect. My father passed, and we didn't have like the best relationship, but we had a good relationship, and it got better towards the end. So a lot of getting, try to figure out what your father did with you, and you try to like figure it out with your son, correct it. Then sometimes you be like, damn, I was a motherfucking asshole. Like, what the fuck? I wasn't giving my dad this shit. You know what I mean? Just thinking back. So
the greatest quote my dad ever gave me, nigga, you gonna have your opportunity one day.
Hey, that is to the T. So I just really think if I can just do more of just calm me down, relax. Like I think a lot of my anxiety forces me to like just go too far back or too forward. So I don't know. I can't really say exactly, but I am working on it. I can't really say because it ain't like I got results. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I am working on it, and I see that the more calm I am, it's like I'm more in the present. But once I get anxiety, itchy, like I do shut, it's more triggered because what you do.
I ain't gonna lie, I still stand on this, bro. I go back and look at that shit just to think. Nigga, the fly shit I seen was that nigga took his kids to the Ravens game. His kids is Ravens fans. Like, born and raised in Detroit, nigga, we don't, like, yeah, we salute the Lions, hear whatever it is, but, nigga, like, what make us get up on Sunday is we about to go watch the Ravens with my pops, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dad is Steelers fan, I'm a Falcons fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, week 1 was good for us, but I'm on a high somewhere else or a low somewhere else, and he's somewhere else on the high and the low. They, as a family, is going through a struggle. Not saying a struggle. It could be a high. It could be a low. It could just be our team ain't cooperating. Like how he came here and was like, man, fuck Justin Tucker. We need to trade him. And I'm like, well, you can't really say that. Justin Tucker been holding y'all down.
I can say that. You know what
I'm saying, but I'm just like, you can't really cut Justin Tucker. Like, nigga, that nigga been holding y'all down for years. Like, it's him. You know what I'm saying? Like, him when it comes to kickers, and I get it. Like, and my analogy back to him was, that's like basically saying I should cut Young Wei Koo. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga lost us a couple games that was important. You know what I'm saying? He did just in general, but I can't look at the time and be like, man, it's time to cut Young Wei Koo. Because in some games he won. And nigga, these field goals wasn't normal. You know what I'm saying? 60, almost 50, 60 yards, like nigga, 55 yards, 60 yards, like nigga, he hitting that bitch straight down the middle like it wasn't nothing. All right, hey,
making it look
thank you. You get what I'm saying? Like making it look like it was easy, but I can't look to cut him. So my aspect of what I go through, because I agree with you in a sense, and I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm a high. I got a high and a low. Like my highs are not as much as my lows. You know what I'm saying? So I always look at it like I think my lows be more so just like, damn, what can I do to get better? You know what I'm saying? Like my therapy is doing this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people look at it differently. Like I look at this as like talking to y'all, just laughing and joking with anybody that come and talk on the podcast. It's just like, this is my way of getting out some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get to pick your brain, like, and then it's just all me learning. Everybody has different perspectives in life. But I can't go sit down with a therapist because now let's have a debate. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at going and say, everybody, you should try therapy. No, because me and the therapist is just going to have a back and forth. And the first time they tell me, well, how does that make you feel? I'm going to say, well, nigga, tell me how it's supposed to make me feel. Like, what do you think it's supposed to make me feel?
What about that's your?
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a counteract. So now I'm having a podcast with you. Me and you having a unvisual podcast. Like niggas ain't seeing us have this conversation. So let's have the conversation. But I think that's just it'd be natural. Like if I am gonna sit down with a therapist and have to like you have to be so natural with me and just to a point where we can have a genuine conversation. Yeah, I can tell you a bunch of things that happened, but I can also tell you a bunch of good things. I can tell you a bunch of bad things, but I can also tell you a bunch of good things. I could cry right here and I could not cry. But what are you going to do to help me change these things? What is the block? You're not going to sit here and help me discover something I haven't done with just talking to my friends. I already discovered that I'm heartbroken that my son don't have a mom. I'm heartbroken over that.
So you would never do therapy?
I mean, this is therapy for me, though.
Okay,
I'm saying, like, I would.
But I'm saying I meant the more traditional way.
I would have to be truthfully honest, if I had a male therapist, he would have to be like your age. And he would have to almost damn near resonate with me like you. Like, if I ran across a therapist in your persona, then probably I sit down and talk to him. Like, we can have a conversation.
It's got to be a comfortable situation.
Yeah, it's got to be, like, extremely comfortable because...
Almost customized, like, you got to...
Yeah, it's like, I got to pick you to be like, all right, I think you cool enough to give me some game. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta sit here and listen, like, cause it's gonna be a lot of pushback for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna take months before you can get me to just sit there and come in there and be like, all right, well, today they pissed me off at work and I don't know what the fuck, blah, 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 and this is what it is. At least you thought about it. The pod didn't do this, and I'm trying to get this off, whoop.
But you gave it some thought, though.
Yeah, like, and the only reason I think about, like, doing therapy just in general is because I feel like, I think me and my pop should take the time to have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? In therapy, because I believe like we chose this platform to have those conversations. You know what I'm saying? I felt like this was a bad thing because we're putting people in our business. But in a sense, I feel like if we had these conversations behind a closed door with somebody else, they would be able to look at him and say, well, I understand what he's saying. And also, hey, you're not just the best person because you're judging a person that didn't have what you're asking for. So if he didn't have that and you're asking for that, how was he able to give you what you're asking for? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I had to learn this. My dad was always one of them people that was like I said, he was like, you gonna have your opportunity. He was like, you get to make your same decisions or you get to fix what I didn't get to, you know what I'm saying? What you think I didn't do right for you. And I always look at it as it's always about time. Kids don't understand items. They understand time. Mm-hmm. Like, my sons don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, they care. Like, my oldest son can fuck about a PlayStation 5. Yeah, I bought it. All right, it's cool. Like, yeah, because, nigga, you got an Xbox One. Nigga, I see you playing 2K. Like, I get that type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's with the generations. You know what I'm saying? But all his friends probably got one. So they talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He want to be able to relate.
Right.
So I get being able to be relatable. But when we chilling, he don't care about doing that. Like, nigga, if I can sit here and just be on my phone and watch YouTube, I'm cool, nigga, as long as you sitting right there doing what you do. Like, if my oldest was right here, he'd sit in that chair and watch us do this until we done. Like,
just be chilling.
And wouldn't move, like, wouldn't budge, wouldn't think about it twice. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whereas most kids be like, are you done yet? Are you done yet?
Right.
Are you done yet? Now, when it comes to my youngest son, the only difference is he may come over here and introduce himself. He coming over to sit down and be like, hi, Dad. Hi, Jared. Hi, Santana. Like, he gon' introduce himself. He want to talk. He gonna see. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? My next big scheme, and I'm saying this on Patreon, my next big scheme is actually give my oldest son a podcast episode with himself. I've been writing in the notebook just topics for kids, right? Mm-hmm. The reason I've been saying that is because, how old is your youngest son?
10.
My son is 12. See how close in age they are? How old is your youngest child?
5. I only have one.
You only got one?
I only got the one.
All right. For most people, they have at least like a 10 or 11-year-old, right? My son is 12. So if I write the topics and I let your son come sit down on the couch and he just kick it with you and be like, man, what's the most funnest time you and your dad ever had? That give a kid reverence to say, oh, I got to reflect on something my dad did. Cool. Well, the coolest thing I ever seen my dad do was he took me to a Baltimore Ravens game.
All right.
We got to dress up with my big brother. You feel me? We went to the game. It's PG. It's insurance. And it's going to be kids. It's like something that you...
From their point of view, too.
So now, as a parent, if you watching, say Santana not in the chat, he not interacting. He just watching. I just want to hear how my son feel. I don't want to make him nervous by saying something.
Exactly.
So let me just let him talk for a minute. Okay, let him get comfortable. All right, bam. He say that. You be like, you could just one comment. Dang.
Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Simple.
Yeah.
All it take.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because it'd be like, now I'm getting the insight on your brain.
Yeah.
Now I know what you thinking. Like, I think it's cool when I watch my dad watch the Ravens game and I could just sit there and chill with him. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Cause you be looking at it as a parent, like, nigga, do you want to watch this game? I know you don't want to watch. Like, you don't gotta sit here, son.
Right.
And they be like, no, I'm cool. I'm chilling, nigga.
Yep.
Tablet in my hand, nigga. If I want to look down and do some other shit, watch commercial, nigga, I know you gonna pick your phone up. Like, nigga, we chilling. This is something I get. And as they get older, it becomes a religion.
Yeah.
I gotta go chill with my pops on Sunday. Remember we talking about this?
Yep.
I go chill with my pops on Sunday, nigga, because we Ravens fans.
Yeah. You make sure you
When
practice
his
jersey.
sons bring their wives home or their girlfriends, nigga, they gonna be like, look, it's a Raven household.
That's how it was, nigga. It's a Lions household.
Yeah.
Look, but think about this. Think about if Cam go marry a girl that like the Steelers.
Oh my God. She better not wear no black and yellow in my house.
And she come right in with the ooh. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a rivalry.
Yeah.
Now it's like, yeah, me and my family against you and your family, because
Yeah.
y'all Steelers over there and we Ravens.
Yeah.
But that's what intertwine the families together. That's what make people cool. You feel me? Your dad might be a Steelers fan whole life. Your dad, you feel me? My dad a Ravens fan whole life. This is what I love. Now my dad, that's they bond though. On Sundays when they play 2 times a year. I know for sure, nigga, my daddy gonna be outside on the grill for that Ravens game. We cook at your house for one game, we at my house for the other. Like shit, it just you feel me?
Get your son on the grill a little
Come
bit.
on.
It's thing. Yeah. It's bigger
It's
than
all
football.
life,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's just teaching, and everybody be like, and it's based around the game, but what you teaching is life.
Yeah.
This is how you operate with your wife. You feel me? Enjoy games. Hey, look, it's always
time,
cool about
make some time for the
man.
family, yeah.
And those kids get to seeing it like, nigga, when I was growing up, first thing Cam said, nigga, when I was growing up, bro, nigga, Sundays was all about Ravens games. You know what I'm saying? So when he get his girlfriend and she understands, she may not know nothing about football. She might walk in and be a Ravens fan. All right, fuck it. My nigga Ravens fan,
Ravens.
shit, I'm gonna join the band. All right, this is what we do. Nigga, on Sundays, I gotta go to his dad crib. I know it's stepmom. Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing? You feel me? I'm relatable, and she's teaching me how to integrate myself with the family. I'm integrating myself with the family, and we move forward. That's how we keep our mental health. So you learn. You know what I'm saying? I think in our aspects, a lot of women that get involved in our lives, they don't see that. For men,
Yeah.
like we natural. I always say this. I heard this. I'm not gonna say I said. I heard this. I heard men love unconditionally, women love conditionally. Do you agree with that?
I think it's situational. I definitely think it's situational.
To a degree, because I don't want people in the comments to attack me on, oh man, well, certain men do love unconditionally, and it's just by nature. If you look away, if it's a ship going down or a burning building, the first 2 species is woman and child. And who has to make sure they get to that is the man. So it's already by nature a lot we already have to sacrifice. So it's going to have to be present in the relationship because it's cheaper to keep her. You know, it's weird stuff like that. Old lady told me a wet purse and a dry purse don't go together. I'm gonna say it again: a wet puss and a dry purse don't go together.
I get it. No, I get it.
So when you hear things from other sides saying that, and then you know what we as men, it is unconditional. Just like Chris Rock said. What did he say? Dogs and kids get more love than a man. That's why we got to play the tambourine. And I'm not saying I played the tambourine. I'm not saying I'm just saying overall. I'm not trying to say like I'm in a bad situation. I'm
This
not
is
like
why I
that.
said. This is why I said
wanna
that.
clear that up.
I heard this from.
My wife
I heard
might
this
see
from my.
this.
I heard this from my dog, Bank, Big Bank.
I love you, Jessica.
You feel me? She got to pay for the tier, so it's cool. Listen, no, I heard this from Bank. Right, Bank was basically saying like, men love unconditionally because while we're in a relationship with you, you get what I'm saying? Like, what do we get back? Like you get everything. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga gotta do everything for you. What do a woman give back to you? You feel me? It's like I love you for whatever reason. I have to give you a date. I take you on a date. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Do that. And what do you give back? Some sex? Like yeah, that's cool, but you know what I'm saying? That is the unconditional love. Like I have to unlove you pretty much unconditionally to even want to do these things for you. I have to.
And see, that's
It's
like
not always about trick. Like yes, it's niggas in the world that just be feeling like my money is. But I always say those type of niggas didn't get played when they was growing up as kids.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't get action as a kid. If you're tricking at a high level, I don't want to hear that, gang. You didn't get action as a kid, gang. Like you wasn't a young nigga that had suave bitches when you was young.
No.
You was the nigga that was dirty, didn't have no money. Your mama was sending you to school smell like mildew. Your clothes was washed, didn't get dried right. Like you was that nigga, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. Girls didn't like you in school. So when you got out of school and you got a job and you worked and you really kind of got a real good job, then you kind of got some money. Now you walking around like, nigga, nah, oh, I know you from high school. Like, no, nigga, you mad of my high school rep. Nigga, I don't walk around with the high school rep. I remember what I was in high school, but that ain't what I'm walking around with. I'm walking around with the grown up. You feel me?
Yeah.
I know what real life is.
growth is real, dog.
But you grew up and became a trick because girls still don't like you. They still don't like the person you are.
They just like your
but
money.
you got money.
Yeah.
You got the new
that
Charger.
Give you attention, boy.
And if you're gonna pay a girl to be around you, then obviously she will be.
24/7.
That's a condition. You conditioned her to be around you because she knows she can get her bills paid. She knows she can get some
As soon
food.
as you say no, she on the way out the door.
She know it. No, she already fucking with little homie around the corner who be hitting it like you know what I'm saying? You know you DoorDashed her some food for $2 and you was trying to figure out why you was ordering her so much food. Like, cause was there, nigga. You didn't know why she needed a large pizza? Like why she need a large pizza and a Coke? Like why you need the large pop too? Like bitch, it's just you.
I'm not fucking with you.
She ain't even got kids. You like it's just you. Why you need a large pizza? Cause I'm hungry today, babe. Like, oh, for real.
Yeah, right.
Cuz sitting right there, like, yeah, hey, get bacon on there. Get the bacon. Get the bacon.
With the wings, bitch.
Yeah. You want buffalo? Buffalo. The Buffalo Jones. Yeah. Cuz a ham. Got you on record, and he recording her talking to you on the phone. She looking goofy on there at the end. Like, yeah. Buffalo. Like, bitch, you don't even eat spicy wings. What we doing here? Like, well, no. No call, no show.
That trapped in the closet shit, dog. Remember?
I'm
Bridget
just
was
saying.
allergic to cherry. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess a good woman can look. I don't know. I was saying as far as conditional, unconditional.
What's a good woman?
I mean,
My mama.
I was saying it's situational because I mean,
What does that look like?
You got plenty of dudes that's out there living off of women with no intention of stepping up to do anything. You know what I mean? I know a bunch of bum ass motherfuckers, dog. You know what I mean? And it's like that instinct just don't, and it sickens me as a man with that instinct to want to provide and want to take care of the family that I have. It sickens me to my core to see another man that's doing nothing. He's doing nothing with his talent, his worth as a human, as a man that's able bodied to do something. You can go out there and make some money, make some food, go out there and build something. I don't give a fuck if you go out there and hunt for food like you in the wild, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm about to sound like my daddy.
If you
I feel like I'm about to sound like my daddy.
Oh shit. What you got? What you got, dog?
That nigga was raised by his mama. He didn't have a male figure in his life. He didn't have nobody with a game that could tell him that, hey, my nigga, you tripping. Like, those type of men do exist. I'm not disagreeing with that, but you didn't have no male figure in your life.
To your point of moving a field goal post, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Let's even the playing field. Let's say these are men with men in their life, and they're just not taking that cue. You know
True.
what I mean? There are
people
men
like
out
that.
there like that. And
It
for
is.
that, you have a woman that they're attached to that for whatever reason, that's my man, and I'm going to stick by him.
Yep.
But
Be like, oh,
now,
God,
now,
fences. Like
wait,
a mama
wait,
in
wait,
fences.
wait.
Now,
Now, wait. I have a response to that. My response would be, wouldn't that be the version of a female trick?
No.
Searching for companionship. Hold on, hear me out. Searching for companionship. I don't want a dog. I want a human. I like that it's a man that's at my house every day, not doing nothing with his life. Just sitting there. So when I come home, he cater to everything I want him to do. I'll buy him 2K. I'll buy him some fucking weed. I'll do these things. I feed into the behavior. Men feed into the behavior because at all levels of men, I don't care what man you is, you don't really care too much. If you made enough money right now to tell your wife stop working, you wouldn't want your girl to work.
No.
You'll be
But at
like,
the
sit
same
at home.
time, if she made enough money
Facts.
for me to stop working, I'm only
You
gonna
would
be able to sit
not
there.
stop working.
I'm only gonna be able to sit there for so long before I'm uncomfortable sitting
True,
there doing
but
nothing.
listen to what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
If you raised by, and I hate saying this, if you raised by your mom, just totally your mom, right? She's been taking care of you your whole life. She make your doctor's appointments. She pay all your bills. She do everything for you step by step by step. I'm gonna say this. I watched the kid. I was working at Home Depot. This was a minute ago. I was working at Home Depot, right? I watched the kid come into there to get a job. He got the job because he did the interview by himself, right? I don't know what he said in the interview, but they gave him the job. You know you got to come and fill the paperwork out. His mom came to fill the paperwork out, his tax forms, all that type shit, right? The person that hired him, saw that, right? They took all the paperwork and told him, never mind. I asked why. I was on Lil Dog's side, right? Because he was 18. I was like, maybe he don't know what he doing. He said, you right. And I agree with that, right? He said, but the worst thing I could do is to see your mom in there with the pen in her hand writing everything down. I would have rather her
Boom.
sat there and just
Told
pointed you into the direction. Or if you want to be more fly and she the person that brought you, call her on the phone and have her help you step by step. Nobody is watching and who you talking to, bro. But I don't want to see her doing it for you. Yeah. That lost you the job because I'm thinking that you now when you can't get to work. Now I think that you feel me? When you call me and say you can't make it to work, now I feel like your mama can't bring you to work. Yeah. That shows me a level of irresponsibility.
It's not what you do, it's how you do it. He did it the wrong way. Yeah.
And I could agree. And listen, and all I could do is walk away and say, fuck.
Yeah, because he's right. I mean, and
you right.
You look at that and you look at the
my first job, I was in that bitch guessing a little bit almost. I had to call my OG. I called her like, OG. They said if I got 3 dependent, she like, nigga, it's just you. Put 0. I'm like, all right, 0. She like, what else? What's the next one? I'm like, yeah, 0, 2, 7, 5, 1. Everything else, she like, nigga, you should know how to spell your name and everything else, right?
Social Security.
Yeah, she like, you know everything else, right? I help you with your tax shit, nigga, because I understand it's your first job. You gotta, you feel me? I'm helping. Right. I'm trying to get you better. But even as his OG, I agree. If she was smart enough, though, this is where I say this is the point to where I'm saying people become lazy or just used to their mom doing everything for them. She should have gave him the pen and said, nigga, I'm not filling this out for you.
Yeah.
Fill it out. I'll tell you what to do. What you got a question? Here, put your birthday, your name,
right.
this, and this. And I could have walked you through it. But me actually filling this paper, like she literally was sitting there filling out every step by step.
Yeah, that's
easily say no.
That's very.
Come on,
bro.
bro.
His name.
Come on, bro.
Know that at the very least.
And that's the difference. So when you speak to those men that just grow up and just sit and depend on women, they've been dependent on them their whole life. They that's just that mom, and they mom has taken care of them and babied them
Jody,
so long.
my Jody.
You feel me? Like they and listen, you can have a man in your life, but some men that they are beta males. They was sitting around letting your mama run the household. Like, didn't have a word, didn't want to say nothing. She was walking through, this is what's for dinner. Nigga, take the trash out. Hey, make him clean this up. Like,
I done seen a lot of mama dominant households. Pops on the couch.
Sitting there like these with his feet crossed, watching the news.
That
like,
nigga get called.
You heard your
shit.
mama. You heard her.
You heard your mama. Ask your mama. What your mama say? Where your mama at?
I don't know. Ask your mama. Like, damn, nigga, do you know anything? Like, you my daddy, nigga. What you say, nigga?
When shit hit the fan, that's when
all he there is to hand out ass whooping.
Go tell your daddy what you did.
Yeah, all he do is there to hand out ass whooping. That's all he do is hand out ass whooping.
The enforcer.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why I say, like, with those women-dominated households, when you get into a relationship, you so used to a woman doing everything for you. She got to make your doctor's appointment. You really, and when you meet that, I think when women see and meet your mom and they see how you interact with your mama, they be like, now I know how to handle you.
Yeah.
Now I know how to treat you like a little kid. I got to make your plate for
That's what be
you.
happening.
Chicken nuggets and fries. Chicken nuggets. You want waffle fries? Like, you got to talk to a nigga like that so a nigga can talk back to you. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Before a nigga just be a man like, nah, bitch, I want chicken Alfredo. Fuck you mean? Cut the chicken up right too, bitch. I don't want the little chunks. I want the strips. Make sure the chicken. You feel me? Bless you. Like I just really want to bless you twice.
Thank you.
Like that's how I think about it. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but when it comes to those women, I don't see that the same. Women can have dads and they just spoil them so much that they think that that's how every man is going to treat them. I'm not your father.
They was talking about that. Hey, I heard about that topic. Yeah.
I'm not your dad.
Those are different, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with those type of females or women, but when I used to date them, it was a handful. To me, it was unnecessary. It's like it was just too high. Expectations was too high. I don't like saying people expectations too high, but like we in high school. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
You want me to buy you a car? Like a car already, bitch? We didn't even slap cheeks. Like I ain't even hit you
Saving up for a
yet.
house right now. I'm in my dad crib.
it was different.
I'm not even paying a phone bill yet. You want me to? I ain't even graduated yet.
You want a Valentine's Day? You want Bentleys on Valentine's Day? Like, bitch, what Love and Hip Hop episode is you watching?
I'm so glad I'm not in school right now, boy, because some of that shit that I done seen, dog, with the what they call them promposals now, nigga.
That prime shit has got out of hand.
That shit just.
I want to know what the graduation rate is from whoever's the first young nigga with the no socks and the high pants and the Maybach Benz, from whatever that first nigga to now. I want to know what the graduation rate is. I know it is. I just want to know the exact number.
You want me to tell you why I know it's
And then
lower?
I want to see the budget of the average budget of a prom.
You want me to tell you how I know it's lower? Because they
It's a small
lowered.
wedding. Huh?
You want me to tell you how I know it's lower? Because they lowered the grading scale.
What you mean?
Oh, you didn't hear about that? You know, remember when we was growing up, a 90 to a 99 was a what?
That's an A plus.
89 to a 80 was a what?
B.
79 to a 70 was a what?
C.
69 to a 60.
D.
Anything lower was F, right?
Right.
A 89 to a 80 is an A.
You're a fucking liar. An 89?
I believe you because they changed the alphabet song, so I believe anything's possible.
What? You didn't see that? We talked about this on the pod. Go back and watch the pod. I'm telling you. Literally, I can't tell you the episode, but I will when I find it. When I remember what episode it is, I send it to you.
Crazy.
Bro, listen.
If you
they
hear
lowered the
it, you gonna be
grading
like,
scale
what?
for people. So like, a 79 is like a B9. Like that's a B. You good, big dog. Get out of here.
Oh, so the graduation rate is higher.
It will be. They just changed it. Yeah, it will be.
It will be.
I told them the worst thing they ever did to the world was put no child left behind.
Because they started kicking them ahead. A lot they was pushing them.
But you're not kicking them ahead. You kicking their ass to high school and they failing in high
It
school.
wasn't just high school.
No, I'm saying you
Once
kicking
they
them from listen.
Kicking them like all
Once you
through
kick them
elementary.
ahead and through middle school, they graduate from middle school. But then when they get to high school, you can't tell them that they a 10th grader when they got 9th grade credits. That's when niggas started understanding that they were stupid.
Shit wasn't adding up.
Yep.
Shit
Like
wasn't
nigga,
adding
you
up.
got 10 credits in 4 years, nigga. You are a freshman. Like what are you talking about? Like nigga, you only passed English 1. You didn't pass math 1, social studies 1, nigga. You barely passed gym. You like, damn, what the fuck did you do for 4 years? Oh well, just went to gym. Lunch. That's your schedule. But yeah. No, truly. Look it up. I swear to God. Drop the they lowered the grading scale. That's why I be looking at it. I'm like, a lot of y'all niggas wouldn't graduate. I be asking y'all niggas to just simple math. Think about this. The next time you go into a convenience store and you see a younger generation, right? Confuse them by telling them, oh, I can't say that because they still use the register. The next time you add a register and the register go down, right? You remember when we was growing up, the register go down at Foot Locker, right? Next time you at a store, wherever it is, and the register go down, right? Confuse the cashier by giving them more money than your total. Watch how they pull a calculator out. You can hand them a 20.
Or you gonna leave with extra money.
Listen, you can hand them a 20, and let's just say your total is $16.27.
You're getting a $5 back. You're getting a $5.
Man, they will give you $6 back. Stop playing with that. you giving them niggas that much credit? Niggas gonna give you $6 back.
I gave them lazy credit. I gave them lazy math.
Listen, they will whip the calculator out and put 16.27 minus 20 in the calculator, bro. I used to work when I was working at Foot Locker, bro, I used to put niggas on cashier, bro, to register, fuck up for a minute. They be like, hold on. Gotta wait till register come back up. Nigga, no. They total is $55, my nigga. They gave you 100. Do you not know the total? What are we doing here? Get them their money, bro. Just pop. Look, bow. Here you go. I see you later. Appreciate you. You ain't got no receipt. Now, if you want to wait on the receipt, you can, but you don't got a receipt right now, bro. Like, God damn it.
Pay for your shoes.
Man, God damn it, man. But, yeah, that's all that's on my, man. All I got on my heart. It's good talking to you boys.
Likewise.
Always. It's good to have you. I gotta get you on the main pod. See, he been on the main pod a couple times. I put him on my Facebook pod one day. That nigga had the whole chat on horny mode. Who's this voice? Look at this voice. I was like, you know what? When I start cutting,
It was
promos,
all Eartha Kids. It wasn't no Marcus.
Niggas say he cutting promos.
listen, I ain't gonna lie. It was. Them was all Rob hoes. Them was all Robs. I know it. I know it.
I ain't gonna make the funk on the nasty duck. I know what I'm talking about. I can tell they was
grandmas. I ain't gonna even lie. Them
herringbone ankle bracelets, Miss Kitty license plates,
and you could tell by the way that you could tell
thumb rings.
Listen, you could tell by because my dad used to be all right. So like I'm the A mic now, right? My dad used to be the A mic when we used to do it. So it used to be like me and my little cousin used to be the B mic. So he'd just he'd invite a random guest. He used to always catch a nigga that'd pop up in the comments and be like, "Oh yeah, all right, you gonna be on the next episode." I don't do that. Like I don't do that. All my episodes, if you notice, is concurrent to the homies that I got on here now.
Right.
No, y'all gonna enjoy the people that's here.
Right.
Now, if one of the homies want to stop by, I'm more than welcome to just give up my seat to go behind the camera because it's more enjoyable for me to watch the pod because now I can start more shit. Like, I'm just letting y'all know I'm a people watcher. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to see something and I'm just, like the different listen behind the pod actually sitting here talking to y'all because it's always seemed like, I feel like, and we can end on this, like I always feel like when I start talking as the A mic, just being the person that lead the pod, everybody do this. Do what y'all doing. Sit and look right at me. And it'd be like, I get it. And I always tell people that. No, I always tell people when you're not comfortable, look at me, don't stare at the camera. Like, I always say that to me.
I just be trying to figure out. I don't like the cutting off. I be wanting to jump in, but I'm still learning.
Jump on it.
I don't like just raise $150 you off. I be want to just like.
You gotta. Sometimes in a pod, sometimes depending if you got a good, decent opinion, like you gotta. Because sometimes a nigga be like, all right, wait, hold on. I want to hear what you saying. You might be making this. We might be making the same point.
That's true. I just be trying to respect the mic. That's all.
Everybody always respect it. I ain't tripping, but I just noticed.
And it's your show, so that's also
not my show. It's tied to the game. You know, Bombay. I have Clock That T Bree, Ayo Netta.
I'm messing with you, man. I know.
My nigga Pops. It's
a
a lot of people, man. It's a collective.
Yeah,
We're
I know.
collective.
I was just messing. That's why I said
we're collective. You a part of the game. Like that's the problem. Like now you have became a member. Like everybody that I do the pod with. But the reason that I say that is because nobody is bigger than the situation. The only way I would ever become the biggest podcast in the world. See, right now I feel I'm the biggest podcast in Detroit. Like nobody is doing what I'm doing. You can't find a podcast that got more episodes than me. Yeah, they not probably as like glorified. You're paying for your views too. Like let's really be genuine. Everything that I've done on this podcast, I've never paid for a view. I've never paid for nobody to do anything. Everything is organic. Every subscriber I got, every view I got, every whatever I got, is genuinely me cutting on the camera and saying, hey, you, let's talk.
Right.
Like, it's not, I don't pay for a view. I don't pay for a Google ad. I don't, nobody, no. If you see, I make my own promos. I cut my own shorts. I edit everything. Me and my homie, like literally we're collective as a community. Niggas is just say something flyer, like fly. When I go back tomorrow and I sit back and watch this, I'm gonna see one of y'all say something fly. Don't be ashamed if you see your name pop up in a tag like you said this. You feel me? And it's just like, nigga, you said it. So yeah, that's fly. I thought that was a good game. Like I always listen to everything so we can do it. I'm up at 5:30 in the morning. I be just.
That's dedication, dog.
That was good. Goddamn comment. You feel me? Goddamn. Sitting here playing 2K. Let me screen record this real fast. Good job. Yeah. Get him out of there. You feel me? But now when you see that, you hear it, they go, now you ready to be like, man, you know what? I got some more shit I want to talk.
Yeah.
Tanner always said, man, but can I listen? Everybody, I pray for the day I can open this, you know what I mean, the studio and just be like, I'll be back. Y'all enjoy it. Pod is not on me today. Like I can take the day off and go somewhere else and not have to do the pod. Y'all do it.
Right.
Like that's cool.
Somebody
that's fly.
like I'm sitting in for
Not even sitting in.
I'm
It's just
you
a part of it.
You know
but you a part of it, so it just be like, nigga, that nigga took the day off. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we here. And then I can come in the comments and be like, yeah, look at my boy, look at the tea.
Right.
You feel me? That's what I want to do because it's just what it is. But all right, nation, it's been another one, man. We appreciate y'all. That's Tanner. That's my nigga Jared, bro. Anytime y'all want to see us, man, y'all know what it is. Follow the Patreon. Y'all know what it is. Pick a tier. Subscribe. Hit the like. $2.99, $4.99, $10.99. I prefer you take the $10.99 tier. It's more, more benefits on the $10.99 tier. $4.99 is getting a little benefits, but they ain't as much as the $10.99 tier. $2.99, y'all just might get a video when I feel like it. All right, but we out. Appreciate y'all. See y'all soon, and I see y'all Sunday, unless somebody else want to do Patreon tomorrow. I'll be working. Not gonna lie.
Don't stop.
Patreon episodes, it all pop up. I swear. But we out. Peace.
Love and
What made you pick this? Is that really?